Hey guys, welcome back, and in this video we will be revisiting Peaky Blinders Season 5. Stay tuned and watch as we quickly recap Season 5's plot. Make sure of spoilers. Michael, who runs the Peaky Blinders operation in the United States, gets a message that Wall Street has crashed and leaves for Birmingham with his wife Gina Gray. Meanwhile, Tommy gets the news from Arthur about the stock market crash and becomes furious after learning that Michael held on even after being instructed not to do so. Finn, with the desire to prove himself, joins them and during a shootout gets shot in the arm. Linda is infuriated by the fact that Tommy made Arthur the chairman of the company so that he could maintain a clean image and let others do his dirty work. Polly tells Tommy and Arthur that Ada is pregnant. While at his mansion, Tommy gets a call from IRA agent Captain Swing, who informs him that he has captured Michael from the men who supposedly want to kill Tommy and asks whether to spare him or kill him. As per Tommy's request, Michael walks free. Tommy and Ada meet with Mosley, where Tommy tells Mosley that Ada advised against meeting him as he seems to be moving in the direction of fascism. Polly and Arthur go to the station to receive Michael, where he introduces Gina at the Garrison pub. Tommy tells Arthur that he doesn't sleep because he dreams that someone wants his crown and that it might be Michael. Michael tells his side of the story, that he wanted a witness for his and Gina's wedding, and he found a purser whose friends at the dock came on board and started talking to Michael about Tommy having a bullet in his name. And that's when Eric caught him and told him that the men he was talking to were the Billy Boys. Meanwhile, in a forest, the Billy Boys shoot Aberama Gold in the shoulder and kill Bonnie after crucifying him. A wounded Aberama goes to Tommy's house with Johnny Dogs, whom he supposes to be the traitor, as he and the Lees were the only ones that knew about their position. Aberama departs to Scotland to wage war against the Billy Boys in revenge for Bonnie's death. Arthur, falling deeper in decay through alcohol and cocaine abuse, agrees to go to Scotland in exchange for the whereabouts of one of Linda's friends, whom he ends up beating, blinding, and disfiguring. When he fails to get Linda's whereabouts, Linda herself wishes a divorce from Arthur, but Lizzie discourages her. Despite Ada attempting to sway otherwise, Gina is adamant on departing with Michael back to New York so that they can have their unborn son, and tries to convince Polly to go along. Mosley, in a meeting with Tommy, Arthur, and Michael, utilize his leverage of withholding investigations of the murder of Mr. Lewitt to coerce Tommy into joining the soon-to-be-created British Union of Fascists. Tommy reluctantly agrees in order to infiltrate their organization and become an informant. In Scotland, Aberama and his men have a violent confrontation with a group of Billy Boys. McCavan and the Billy Boys seek retaliation against Aberama by raiding his camp, only to discover it has been booby-trapped with grenades, planted by Arthur and Aberama, killing several of McCavan's men. Tommy and Arthur meet with Brilliant Chang, a Chinese triad businessman who uses an assassin posing as a hooker to hold Finn at gunpoint to discuss a lucrative opium shipment whose value is promised to make up for the losses of the Wall Street crash. Tommy meets with McCavan to form a truce, especially given their mutual connection to Mosley, and uses this to test the opium shipment to keep the truce. Tommy forces Aberama to withhold his quest for vengeance, offering a marriage to Polly in return. Despite attempting to both hold his House of Commons standing, and his agreement with Mosley continues, hallucinating about Grace to the point of almost committing suicide, as he confesses to Ada, who in turn suggests he withdraw from opium himself. In an eventful private exhibition of Swan Lake and Tommy's estate, which Mosley attends, Aberama proposes to Polly, who accepts. Michael tells Gina that he will be taking on the Peaky Blinders opium business, and lured by the amount of money they will earn, Gina accepts. Arthur is confronted by Linda, who attempts to shoot him in retaliation for Arthur disfiguring her friend, but is shot by Polly. Tommy, Polly and Arthur tend to Linda's gunshot wound, and as she recovers, she abandons Arthur. Mosley uses the stage at the end of Swan Lake to make an impassioned speech concerning the advent of the fascist movement in the United Kingdom, which all the Shelby family witness. As Tommy breaks down in the aftermath, Aberama is killed when he attempts to kill McCavan. The following day, in the middle of the morning mist, his torment over last night's events and Grace's apparition drive Tommy over the edge, screaming as he keeps a pistol pointed to his head, intent on committing suicide. That's all for this video. Hope you enjoyed watching this recap. Thanks for watching.